I'm Kim from Mouse Cre8tive Artz, and we're celebrating Christmas in July with new products and projects to get you started. We've got 3 sections to go over. We've got this table to go over with lots of projects and samples, so that's always fun. And then think about ornaments and snow, because that goes with Christmas. And then we've got 2 hot deals at the very end, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. All right, we're going to begin right over here with something you're probably quite familiar with, is Julie nutting. I'm going to show you a couple of projects that we worked on. So the first one is going to be a tag. It was my last year's Christmas tag. And if you happen to attend the booth anytime during the year, we did have this as a sample. So I'm using Julie Nutting Audrey and the tag template, which I'll show you in just a moment. That would be the tag template from Judikins. We'll go over templates in just one moment. I did make a coordinating envelope to go with it, and that would be the diagalope. And then she's got also the smaller envelopes, which I wanted to show you one more time because, yes, we do have our super strong magnets, which you can do that, and it's red, so it's obviously Christmas or coordinating. But you know that is the perfect size for a gift card. So if you're interested in making your own envelopes, gift card enclosures, that guy will work with that too. So that's the scalloped edge. And then remember, if you're using any sort of magnet, you want to do E6000. And then if you're adhering your any sort of paper embellishments, zip dry is good for that. And then just a quick reminder on all of our glues. We've got the Dries tape runners, permanent line solid, solid permanent line, and then we've got our zig also, and then bone folders. These are our lovely luscious tools that we used. Round pointed tip, the wedge, and then we've got the little travel size also, which, you know, if you're thinking Christmas, you might as well think stocking stuffer, so that makes a great stocking stuffer. And then of course we've got our fine detail tweezers in case you have to put any embellishments where you need to put them with your fine tip. So the templates. We've got the tag template, we've got the little scalloped edge envelope template. We're going to come back to that guy. We've got the diagalope, because you can do it vertical and horizontal, which we're going to talk about in just one moment. And then now remember, we also have our chipboard. So we've got the white and then the gray on the back side. And now remember, this is the thinner chipboard. And then we've got our natural. So I wanted to show you how thin and easy it is to use, and then it can color up with any sort of inks too very well. And then I'm going to show you this from a distance, and then we're going to have you come on in. But we did get our twine colors also. We've got white, black, and natural, more of a bone color, and then jute twine. So we've got some of that available on the website, which I used on one of my tag samples. We've got lots of ribbon colors as well. And then I took the inside of the tag, and I just cut out both of those guys to make a little tag and put ribbon and twine as a mix on the very end of that. Judikins twine, we've got our Judikins template, twine, and then the paper I know you guys are going to ask about, it's Photoplay Kringle. So that's what my cards were made out of last year. This one is brand new that I made this year, but I wanted to show you. Let's start with the envelope. Okay, whereas this one I did vertical, this one I did horizontal, where you can go ahead and slide that girl in there and then go ahead and seal it up any way you want. So that's showing you the diagalope 2 different ways. And then I did use the tag template with that. I'm going to put her over here. Now I do want to just draw attention to 2 different things on here. That one I put a little extra glob, but if you notice all the white, that would be the white Wink of Stella. Not the glitter, it is glitter, but it's white. So it has that little snowdrops on it. So that's it used in a sample. And then if you take a look at these particular little, I call them gumdrop rhinestones. These guys are actually these 2 stickers. They're our most popular stickers. They come in a rainbow set of color, excuse me, and then the iridescent colors, which remember you can color with any sort of alcohol ink on top. They have that gumdrop kind of sugary coating to it. That's why I call them a gumdrop. But those are on the website as well. But they give a little extra pop to whatever you're doing. And then if you notice, I just sketched a Eiffel Tower that kind of looks like a tree. I've shared with you guys before that things in odd numbers, so 1, 2, 3, it kind of makes your eye focus in different ways. So that is using Julie Nutting Madeline stamp. So there she is right there. I know she's ready for travel, but we flipped her into a Christmas look. And then I wanted to show you also stamp chamois, because when I was cleaning off my when I was cleaning off my stamp, I did use one of our stamp chamois, which we have them in the smaller, which comes in 4 different colors, and then the tube also, which is nice because you can always store your stamp chamois in that guy, which is helpful. But I wanted to show it to you how easy it is to clean. This is just water. All I did was hydrate my, get her all clean. All I did was hydrate that, and all that ink just transferred onto there. So she's all cleaned up and ready to go. And then, of course, if we're thinking about Christmas, we can't forget our Halloween girls. We have Cat Girl, Skelly, and then we've got Beautiful, excuse me. And then you guys are going to look at his smile for just a little bit. Ready for ornaments and sew? So are we. All right, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things, and then we're going to come in close because you have to see all the detail on this. So if you remember Chanel stems and pipe cleaners, we have quite a bit of these guys. We've got a couple of color packs that we're going to be offering on the website, and then Jim's going to come in close so we can take a look at the letters. We've got our letterpress letters that we turned into ornaments. And they've got nice fun shape. Letterpress gives them a little bit of a character. And there's all different types of letters. Like the D is uppercase, where you've got some that are lowercase. And sorry you can't pick it, that's just the way it came. But we're going to show you a couple things that we did with that. So with the letters Faith, we put a magnet bar on the back of it. And of course we used our E6000, which is the same glue that I used to connect all the letters together. So that one's going to go on a memo board. And then we put together the word believe and glued all those guys together. And then we used the Chanel stem right there too with the glue. And then I did the word magic. And same thing, E6000. And then we took the ribbon and then squished my fingers into the glue. So that's not going anywhere. And then I had a bail showing you a different way to hold it as an ornament. That is a bail, metal bail on the back of it. And what does a bail do? You're going to put glue right there, go ahead and attach it right there, and then you're going to leave that for 24 hours, and then that will turn anything into a holder or a hook so you can hang it. And then I'll talk about the snow in just one moment. And then Dream, we did the ribbon as well. So we've got our reminder of our ribbon colors. Now the snow. We've got our snow riders. This snow is really good. I'm going to have Jim come in really good with the texture so you can see it. That's what it looks like when it dries. It's got a nice granulated look to it. And then I will tell you a little tip after that. Now he's going to come in close. So I'm going to just overload this guy. And then I want it to drip a little bit. I need to, all right, so I'm going to get a little bit more out here, and that's going to start dripping. Now that's going to be wet to the touch, but when it dries, you've got the ability to color it up. If you work with gelatos, or while it's dry, you can mix gelatos or any sort of permanent pigment in with it, and then mix it up, because it'll take its texture. So you can use it as color texture if you want to add pigment to it. Or like this, I could take a little bit of blue inks or chalks and go ahead and dust the top of that and add a little bit of color to that too. So that is our snow riders on top of our letters, and a couple of different ways to adhere it. And then we're going to jump to a different type of snow. I use some of our new snowflake dies that we've got on the website, and I just cut plain white cardstock paper. I did our diamond dust on this guy, and I'm going to show you, because this has got nice cut edges on it. It's a little bit thicker. If you're going to finger burnish, you need to be careful with it, because it's going to feel like you're cutting your fingers. You're not, but it's going to feel like that. But it throws a lot of light and shine to it and sparkle because of the way it's cut. That's diamond dust. And then I did use our rose gold glitter on one of the ornaments too, which shows a little different off of black versus red. So that would be the rose gold glitter. And then I just pulled a couple of our other glitters. We've got the iridescent and the blue if you want to go traditional colors with your snowflakes. And then what glue did I use? I actually used our Zig two-way glue, and then I had a foam brush. So I squirted a bunch on it, and then I used the foam brush, and then I dumped glitter on top of that. I put this into a bag so I could swirl it around and then take it out to leave the shards left into the bag. So that would be glitter, two-way Zig glue, and then we've got our diamond dust. And then dies. What did we do here? We've got quite a bit of dies that I basically just turned into ornaments, and then I'm going to show you the tree in just a minute. But I did a paper chain. If anybody of you guys remember the paper chains when you were little, I had a bunch of our border dies that I basically took in a circle, cut them out, and then I folded them, matched them up like that, and put a little bit of dotted glue on there, and then I held them for a little while, and then I just continued to build my chain, which I'll show you on the tree in just a minute. So we have a bunch of fun new dies that you can make some good ornaments with. Of course you can scrapbook with them. And then we've got some nice color coordinating ribbon to go with that if you want to hang them as hang tabs. So I'll move that over there. And then we have our fun little chalk it up mini clipboards, which are, I call them small mini and medium mini, mini size chalkboards. They are chalk on one side, they've got the appearance of chalk, and then they're plain on the other. These guys come off, so you could use either side, which is always fun. Now, I did not write on my little ornament, which I'm going to show you right there, too cute. So I used that particular die and put him all together, and the body is the little chalkboard right there. Now, I haven't written on it yet because it's on wood, so as soon as I do that, it's going to be permanent. But if I wanted to change the message on the middle of this, I would take my chalkboard Cre8tive stickers and cut it out so that I can keep changing the message on that. So now I'm going to have him zoom in a little bit so you can see the detail work. We're going to start up top because we had to do a tree topper, because with any little tree that you put on your craft table, not the family table necessarily, but your craft table, you got to decorate it with the tree topper. And then we've got the chain going on. And then if you notice, these kind of look like candy canes that I use the Chanel stems. And I just took, these are all dies. Everything that I made up here, except for the Chanel stems, they're all cut out with the dies that we have. We've got ho, ho, ho. We've got nice little mouse head right there. We've got a magic tree looking over here. And then Jim's going to sweep down and show you a couple other dies that we used. This one makes a really nice, I call it like a big snowflake. So that one's really fun. And then he's going to come down right down here and show you. This is what we used for a tree topper. We got ho, ho, ho. We have another fine line tree right there. And then, of course, I took the border because we got to decorate our box, of course. And I just did a little repositionable tape on the back side of this so I can change it out because I might want to decorate this for fall. Or I could put that little guy similar to our tree topper. So we've got lots of dies on the website for you to choose from. There's a whole slew of them. But think about using them for other things than just your scrapbooking, card making, but ornament swap or ornament making as well. All right, you're going to take a look at his smile one more time. All right, ready for deals? Well, before we get to deals, we're going to head over to the pen section real quick because they're a deal all on their own. So come on over. Jim's going to come in close so we can look at the detail because they're pens. And who doesn't need pens for journaling, filling out their cards, or just plain fun? All right, you ladies remember we've got the fiber tip pens. And this one is really nice because it comes in a case like that and they don't fall out. So that is a pack of 24 colors, and a coordinating would be the Fiero pens, which is a fine line pen. And I just did a sample of each, and they do not bleed through, so you can see that. So that would be the fiber tip and fine line pen. They're complementary. And yes, everything is acid free, so you're not going to ruin anything. And then we've got our newer one, which is called a G Flex, and it's oil gel pen. So these are very smooth. I'm just going to do that. And they don't smear on my fingers. They don't bleed through as well. And then the gel pen oil just makes it a little bit more fluid to be writing with. So that is a 10 color pack, which are really nice. And then we've got our lovely metallics, which those are the nice, bright, brilliant colors that are in there. And then I'm going to show you green right now. They write really fun, smooth, do not bleed through. And then, of course, we've got our yummy fruit scented glitter one. This one's fun. The case is on the other end. So you've got nice, lots of really glittery type of, I wrote with the purple, glitter pen that also has the fruit scents to it. So we got grape, blueberry, apple, strawberry, orange, lemon, and they've got a nice punch to them. That would be the fruit scented glitter gel pens. And then we've got the basic gel pens. We've got a glitter set, which I wrote Hello Glitter on it. Does not bleed through. And then we've got our pastel ones, which I did it in 2 different colors and does not bleed through. And then what kind of deals do we have? Well, first of all, what are you going to put your pens in? We've got our, whoops, I forgot to unzip it. We've got our pen case, our marker case. So it holds 48 pens, which are really nice. That can all go in there. Now, I have found that they will not fit the Copics. Sorry, ladies. It fits all the other types of pens, but not the Copics. Showing you right there. I know that's kind of a bummer, but I didn't make it. But that's as far as the elastic will go. So that is our pen marker. And then Jim got really creative when he helped me fill the pen marker with the one particular pens. He put brushes on the other side. And then he turned it into a tool storage because you guys know we have a ton of tools. So he put the zig, he did have to skip a few in between. He put zig pens in there. He put the water brush. We've got our Teflon tools, which slide right in. We've got the pin roller tool, glitter brush. We've got the poker tool, flush cutters. We have 2 different types of tweezers, and he worked a brush in there. So this can be nice and portable. Very good gift item for you or somebody else. These guys are on sale for $6. Quite a deal. So that would be the marker case. Use it for markers or tools or whatever else you guys think you could use it for. $6. And then no crafter is complete without a heat tool. So we've got our heat tool, and I put a little bow on it because you know it might be gifting for somebody else or a gift for you. But this is on special for $20. So when they're gone, they're gone. And that is a great deal. Wonderful heat tool. And then remember, you can be using your heat tool and then use your Teflon because it can take up to 600 degrees heat. So you put your Teflon onto whatever surface you're working with to hold that down so you don't get your fingers in there while you've got your heat gun right there. So this protects your fingers and takes up to 600 degrees, and that would be the heat tool, $20 on special. Okay, you guys are going to take a look at the special as well as our website information. So you're very lucky. This time we're doing 30% off all metal dies, 20% off the rest of the site. That's very exciting. Now it's off regular price product. If something's already on sale, it's a better deal. We've got the 2 specials. So you got the heat tool for $20, the marker case for $6. Please use code JINGLE20 because we're getting into that Christmas spirit. Our website is creativeartz.com. Always free shipping over $50, so that's even a bigger bonus. Now, the sale's valid until Wednesday, July 29th, so make sure you guys get your orders in. And then head on over to Facebook because we are building our Facebook page as well. That's Mouse Cre8tive Artz. And see you guys next time. Thanks.